This isn't a case where I don't believe that vaccination is a good idea. I do, and I would encourage parents that they should do that. But on the other hand, I'm not anti-vaccination, but I am pro-parental rights and responsibility. And one of the hallmarks of our medical society is informed consent and being able to control your own health care decisions. And I believe this is going the wrong direction. We already have taken too much responsibility away from parents. There are few things more sacred than being able to control your own health care, and I think this is just a step too far.
What do you think about the theory that, Representative, it's a parent's choice, but then not getting your child vaccinated is really possibly making a choice for another person's child?
Well, as a parent, my responsibility is toward my own children. And if I feel that something is going to negatively impact my child in terms of a medical decision, I ought to be able to maintain that right to do that and to make that decision. To have the government come in and force me to put something in my body or in my child's body that I believe to be harmful, particularly because these vaccinations, they're kind of one size fits all. There really isn't any kind of relative factor taken into this. It's, if you're a baby or if you're an adult, largely it's handled the same way in terms of the dosage. So there are too many variables involved for us to just look at it as a requirement that everybody needs to do this. And predominantly, when I have had families come in and talk with me about this particular situation, they'll come into me and tell me the stories of how they have been characterized as uncaring, uneducated. They're labeled as anti-vaxxers and things like that. And nothing further from the truth could be the case. I mean, these are some
examples of personal reasons to not get your child vaccinated if it's not religious and it's not medical.
They will have looked at what they believe is the science of it and have determined that they don't think that's the right direction to go. They maybe have a family history possibly where there's a medical situation that caused a problem. But what I was getting back to is that these people are very well studied on this stuff. Doctors, I said I'm not a doctor, but when these people come in and talk to me, they know way more about this stuff than I do. And for me to be able to tell them that you are forced to get this, even though you have this vast knowledge on this, I suspect some of these families know more about this stuff than their doctors do.